Hello, my dear friends, it's me, Madame Lapshinskaya. I live in Chicago. I live in Chicago about 4 years. Before that, I lived in California about 3 years. And now I live in the United States about 7 years. I'm 52 years old lady from Russia. You can understand it from my accent. My Russian accent, I can't do with that nothing. Because English lessons in Soviet Union was very worse, and it's okay. And now I want to begin my monologues about my life in Soviet Union, my thoughts about living now here in States and in past in Soviet Union. I just try to do my best. It's hard. Before that, I 2 years spent on monologue on Russian language, and I talking too much, a lot. But now I understand that it's waste of time, just talking on Russian and try to understand something and come back to my memories about Soviet Union. It's just waste of time. I have to go forward and to become more free-minded Russian lady. It's very hard. You know that in Soviet Union we had very sexist society, and when I lived there I felt me very. And now, but my monologue is not so serious. I try to be more easygoing, and I making it for myself, not for somebody. Because in Chicago I live very alone. When I lived in California, in Sacramento, every week I have a English study lesson with some Chinese students from Japan, and I had practice there. Every week we wrote some story about yourself and about myself, and it was very good practice. But in Chicago I lived alone. I don't know why. And my problem to talk with somebody, to talk openly. To talk openly is very hard here. I'm scared to talk openly what I think. So I don't know why, but I had a very bad experience in California. I had a very close friend. She was the same age like me, and I was very open with her. But some days we fought with each other, and she asked me, I go to report on you in police because you are talking very bad about America. And I was scared because I thought that to be open, but my problem is my tongue or my language. When I speak too much on Russian language. On English, I try to be the same, but my vocabulary is not so big. In Russian, when I speak so much. I like to speak about philosophy, psychology, geographic topics, but when I try to speak English, my vocabulary very small and collapsed, and I go down. And now I just try to improve my English, to making this monologue for improving my English. I do it just for myself, and maybe someday I put it in YouTube, and maybe some person is the same problem like I have the same problems. She or he do it the same. I just want to try it. I just want to make maybe 30 or 50 monologue on English language. At the same times I like to read. I read a lot on English literature. I found sometimes on the street some books, and I put it my home, and I can read a lot of. I can read. I like to read on English. And now I became stupid. I like to read, but when I talk, I became very tired and stupid. My soul. It's my now maybe it's not such as monologue, and I try to. Will be my lesson on Russian language for English people. You know, we have a word "I'm." In Russian it will be "я." On English it will be "you are." On Russian it will be "ты" or "вы". More polite "вы", more so close "ты". Okay. Я хочу. I want. Я хочу. I want. Я хочу. I want. Ты хочешь. You want. Ты хочешь. You want. Understand? Я хочу. I want. Ты хочешь. You want. And we are. We want. Мы хотим. We want. Мы хотим. Я хочу. Ты хочешь. Мы хотим. I want. You want. We want. Oh, it's okay. It's my first lesson Russian. Я хочу. Ты хочешь. Мы хотим. In English you have want, but on Russian we have different. Я хочу, ты хочешь, мы хотим. Okay, it's maybe enough. Maybe and some word from outside world. Я хочу мира. I want peace. Я хочу мира. I want peace. Ты хочешь мира. Ты хочешь мира. You want peace. Мы хотим мира. We want peace. Okay. Я хочу мира. Ты хочешь мира. Мы хотим мира. I want peace. You want peace. We want peace. And when I ask you, я хочу мира. Do I want peace? Ты хочешь мира? Do you want peace? Мы хотим мира. Do we want peace? Я хочу мира. Я хочу мира. Ты хочешь мира? Мы хотим мира. Do I want peace? Do you want peace? Do we want peace? Okay, that's enough for first time. Я хочу мира. Ты хочешь мира. Мы хотим мира. It's simple, but the Russian language is more complicated, you understand, and more, you can, when we talk fast, you can understand nothing. The same on English, but not the same. In Chicago, the English language is not so complicated like in California. In California, people speak very rah, 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 rah. They speak more correct, more, and I understand them. But when I try to speak myself, my problem, I became go to speaking fast. but it's my habit to speaking fast. But I have to speak more slow. I want peace, you want peace, we want peace. Thank you very much. It was Madame Lavshinskaya from Chicago.